The philosophical fight between Anthropic and ChatGPT is very profound, and it's a historic battle of perception and cognition, and both of them are following a very two different philosophies. Anthropic, in one hand, is trying to build an AI where systematic development is controlled by the program itself. So their objective was that follow a particular method, do not hallucinate, do not improvise, do not bring the concept that has no relevance, and then try to discover relevance afterwards. So it is like imagine something and try to find a correlation of your actions and philosophies with that you have dreamt. That is what ChatGPT is following in the development of their AI, while Anthropic is following the rule that I will set of rules will be there, and then I will check during trial and error, and then I will allow the program to automate to follow the rules, to invent the rules, to create the rule. It is just like two students. One is very creative in the class, and one is very methodical in the class. And I had a beautiful teaching from one of my teachers. And then I was kid, and then he told me that Anirban, can you see these two students? One of them is very low IQ, but very methodical, sound. He does a step by step. I was observing them, and he took 3 4 pages, method after method. It's false, 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 and completed. And look at this other kid. He went to the floor, third floor, with my kids to play with the ball. When I gave the problem, I didn't say anything. He went up, played, and then came with huffing, and then out of breath, and then he tries to solve the problem, and he solves it. And both of them, and then when I asked him that how did you solve it? Well, when I was playing with your kid, I came up with an idea. And both of them completed the task at the same time. So this is my take on the biggest battle of humanity's artificial intelligence that is going on the philosophical ground between Anthropic and ChatGPT. It's beautiful because for many years the creative people who hallucinate more. I mean, I think Sam Altman is kind of a dreamer, and he loves that hallucination somehow would bring something out of the box that is as far as Gödel's theorem. But but I'm very sure that the programmers, I think he was taken from Tokyo, I don't know exactly the name. He was brought to build the software for Anthropic. He was of the philosophy that rule after rule, rule after rule, rule after rule, and then slowly the software will itself learn to create the rule. For an example, now in an Anthropic company, 100% of the softwares are written by the softwares themselves, and they are actually improving themselves. And that is the reason that they said that within 3 years, in 2022 or 2023, they said within 3 years we will reach a condition that nobody would ever be able to beat us or all the companies who are making software to create softwares. Has nothing to do with whether the job will be there or not, because jobs will be there. Those are panics created by cheap marketeers. Jobs will transform into different kind of thing. The point is that when softwares create themselves, and it goes on improving and improving and improving based on the rules, several errors it detects and takes feedback from the users, and it can learn. It learns to learn from the mistakes with simple users input. No, it is not right. No, that is not right. It would have been better in that way. Oh, no, why do you do that? All these things when happen, then a set of humans cannot start a new startup that will have the creativity, that will have the guts or the technological ability to outperform Anthropic or ChatGPT. The reason is the speed at which the algorithm can write an algorithm and then correct it, so autocorrect it. So this is the reason that at this point of time, following the path of AI, and create a new company to match them, Anthropic, Grok, Gemini, ChatGPT, whatever the big companies are, you just can't beat them. Of course, they fear China because China can invest a huge amount of money. But I think that what we can do is build the organic jelly-based AI. And then geometric structures will be so profoundly connected with another geometric shapes. And that perfection is what I am now looking into. When cube is connected to a cube, and 64 different cuboids rotate against each other, then if that process is very neatly done in any processor, that hardware measurement protocol, capturing protocol, sensing protocol, this place is where the work is left. As far the AI is concerned, the future of new startups trying to catch up with this Anthropic is dead.